Good morning, guys. I'm gonna give it a sec. Good morning, guys. If you want to see my stream and you're not on Twitch, you can see it on Twitch actually at Josh's Finest. So if you want to see my screen, you can't see my screen in the Discord. I would actually head over there. Again, it's Josh's Finest at Twitch. Just gonna give it a minute for people to kick in, and then I will go over the day trading list. All right, good morning, everybody. Market opens about 15 minutes. And I'm going to look through all the trades of the day. But first off, let's go and check out SPY. If we look actually at SPY right now, when you go on the daily, you can see that we're gapping down only about 0.2%. Futures were down over 2% last night when they opened up. But now we're only down about 0.2%. We can see if we look at SPY on the daily right now, take a nice little trend line, draw that trend line right there. That we attempted the trend line on Friday, we failed that trend line, and now we're probably going to go lower. Now the lower trend line, which is also the wedge of SPY on the 1 week time frame, as well as the daily, is around 408. So my prediction for this week is about 408 for SPY if we don't hold that 427 level, which seems to be the key support. So if we break under 427, which again we can do today, I say 408 is my next price target. Again, we can see that we're in a clear downward wedge on the daily time frame as well. So just something to watch out for now. Now also look at NASDAQ, sort of the same thing. NASDAQ is gapping down as well. Again, same type of trend line situation going on with this ticker. So it attempted to trend line on Friday, it failed, and then we're gapping down again, right? IWM actually did a sort of a double bottom, but it needs to break 207. If it breaks 207, then we get that reversal. Oil is up about 0.9%. It gapped up, futures gapped up over 11%, if I'm not mistaken, 10 to 11%. And now it's actually closing that gap that it gapped up. Pretty bearish on that one right now. But let's see if we can hold that little gap. If we can hold the gap, then we could reverse from this point. Again, whenever a ticker gaps, we always usually pull back to that what we call gap zone. So just watch oil right now, see if it holds that area. And then Bitcoin up 1.75%. Daily is trying to reverse. I still think I'm bearish on that one. I'm looking for 35K for that ticker for BTC. We can see the lower trend line right now. So I'm watching BTC. I'm still going to be waiting for that 35K. Now it comes to my list for day trades. Market's heating up. We've got tons of tickers popping up right now. Whenever tons of tickers pop up like this, I tend to find and look for the top volume gainers to see which ones I'm going to play. HUSA is the top volume gainer this morning. And right now we're in a beautiful 5-minute wedge, so I'm going to watch for a support bounce at 329 at open. If we fail that support bounce, it's either then 301 or 275. Right now I have an order set at 301. I'm probably going to move that to 275, and the reason why is on the 5-minute. If we take this trend line and we draw a lower trend line, we can see that around 296 to, I would say even 280 is our key support. So I'm just going to see, I'm actually canceling my order right now. I'm going to wait to open to see where we're at, and then that's when I'll decide where I'm going to buy at. BBY, Bed Bath & Beyond, up over 93% because GameStop CEO has a 10% stake in this company. Clear trend line on the 1 minute, but it's going to be an opening short for me if it breaks that trend line and the 5-minute EMA at $29. If it holds the 29 EMA, you can play a long there, right? And that long would probably just be, from that channel that we're seeing right now. So I'd say we still get that pullback to $29, the 5-minute EMA, and then it right back up. But that's going to be on my secondary list, not my top watcher right now. We have IMPP. Now, IMPP and INDO tickers that ran the past 2 days extremely overextended on the daily, but IMPP, what we have is called clear blue skies. There's no resistance to about 850 right now. So something definitely to watch. It's gapping up more than INDO and seems to be not following INDO anymore, which is good. So realistically, for this one on the 5-minute time frame, like you can see, we have a clear downtrend line, and we do have a clear support line. Now, my downtrend line is saying we should have a pullback to 392, which we could see that right now. But that's only if it breaks the symmetrical triangle that we're in on the 5-minute. So if we break under the lows of 433, which there really isn't any key support except these lows over here at 433, then I'll say we'll pull back to 390s, and then that's what I'll watch for a channel dip. Also, if it pulled back to, I would say, like 4 to 390s, you're going to get that sort of gap being closed as well. Another tick I'm watching is NINE. Right now we're in a 5-minute beautiful channel, watching 220 because that's a key area for support bounces. So if we can get that pull back to 220, 215, I'll definitely look for that entry. This one's the third highest volume on the day. $2 ticker, has about 5 million volume and 24 million float. So we're going to see if the volume wants to stay in on this one. There's tons of support down in the 220s, so that's what I'm just going to wait for. Pull back to 220s. And INDO, no volume pre-market. I do think this one will sneak up, but I'm going to watch a dip at pretty much $40. If we get $40 pullback, I'll watch for that dip and then a possible continuation as well for that ticker. But volume is sort of low. But if you look back actually on Friday, right, volume was semi-low going to open. It really just like wasn't the best, and then it just perked up right at open. So something similar could happen with INDO if it wants to hold that 5-minute channel. So we're just going to see which channels that one wants to hold. But these are my top 4 tickers on the day. We have CI popping up. This one isn't looking bad, but it's under $1. I don't like playing tickers under $1. We can see that we have a clear, channel trend line over here. And 85 cents seems to be the pullback zone for this ticker. So I'll watch 85 cents for CI, but again, cheap ticker, doesn't really play that well as well. So I'm not super keen on adding on this ticker. And then we have TXMD. Again, under $1, 33 cents, extremely cheap. But again, I'll chart everything for you guys. So you can see that we're in a little 1-minute wedge. 5-minute says it should pull back to around 30 cents. So watch for an opening dip around 30 cents and then a rip up after that. OP also popped up this morning in a 5-minute channel as well. This one needs to pull back to 67 cents according to that channel right there. But you are in a 1-minute trend line. So if it holds that trend line, you could get that breakout. OP has a 7 million float, so definitely watch this. I'm going to set some alerts if it breaks 80 or it pulls back to like 68 and 70 for this ticker. IO also watching up over 17% this morning. But again, volume is dying off. It ran really well on Friday, but volume is not there for me right now. But I'll add an alert if it breaks above 1. Again, 1 is always a key resistance. Any whole number, always got to watch those whole numbers. Let's see. Give me 1 sec. ENSV up on the board, up gapping 20%. No volume. I'll add some alerts if it breaks, 170, 160 if it gets that volume. Same thing with USEG. I'll add that alert if it gets some volume coming in. SDPI, no volume, up 11%. And then MARPS. MARPS actually I thought would do better. But volume is very thin. EQOS, same thing, volume thin. And KLXE, volume very thin. SCO just popped up 0.7%. I'll just short boom crude oil. Okay.
Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Arabi. How's it going?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I actually don't know what I'm going to trade today. There's too many. I hate when there's too many options. It's like what am I going to trade? I just have no clue.
I've been scalping HUSA all morning already.
Yeah, that's my top. I think that's probably my top watcher. But do you? I see the breakdown of like 301, 290s, or 270s. If it breaks that 5-minute wedge.
Let's see. 5 minute 270.
Yeah, well, because there's a wedge right now, and if it breaks that, I'm seeing a different trend line for like 290, 270. You're also seeing like the
Yeah.
support on HUSA. Look on the daily, 280 to 340 are like very wide ranges of support.
Yeah. Mm,
You know, market opens what time is it right now? I don't even know what time it is. Market opens in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably wait, see where that's gonna open in the 5 minute.
There's also support at 330s as well right now. I just made a quick trade from 330 to 355.
I'm not seeing anything like potential for opening dips right now. Sadly, though, things are very much in the middle of their 5 minute flag, so it's really hard to play. Like everything's like in the middle of a flag or a channel, right? IMPP, not bad symmetrical triangle. Again, I'll send everything, guys, in asset chat. Send some pictures for you guys. Right, so IMPP is 5 minutes. Actually, not bad at all.
Also completed a double bottom on the 1 minute currently.
Yeah. Like opening dip would be like 430 on IMPP. That's like the only thing I'm really seeing. I'm gonna use opening pivots just to see where things go, and then HUSA, it's hard. This one's at like a it's really trying to hold its 5 minute wedge. And again, I'll send that picture, guys. If you want to see my screen, just go to Twitch and search up Josh's Finest. I'll be on Twitch as well, guys. But there's that chart. So you can take that 5 minute. We're in a nice wedge, and we're really riding that bottom trend line. But if we crack under it, like either 301's that major area, or I have a great support at 268. Just want to see if there's another channel I can possibly am missing.
I do think if it breaks like 340 again, then we'll see a push.
There is a very tiny and tight channel on the 1 minute for HUSA. If you see that, it's like the pullback for this one would be like 316 for that small 1 minute channel. But then you got that like giant 5 minute channel that's still so prominent.
Also watching this currently. Let's see. Yeah. That's in the 1 minute.
Is that yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for 280. I think that's where as a bit of a stretch, guys. I know because it's at 333 right now, but I think we'll get a retest to like 350 at open, and if we fail that, then I think like 270, 280s is what we're expecting.
Order submitted.
Again, you guys can see my orders on my Twitch live as well. So Josh's Finest at Twitch, and you can see all my orders where I'm placing them. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead. You can just go there.
I might scalp, do a quick scalp if it breaks 335. Just like 4% or something. Back up to 350.
Yeah. I can see that. That's also the channel resistance as well, like the 1 minute channel. IMPP getting lots of volume. I'm gonna watch 435 for IMPP pullback for that symmetrical triangle. 436.
Order submitted.
Here we go.
Market's opened, and right now, actually, I lied. Okay, MARP's got some volume at open. Just got an alert. IMPP running, not surprised. IMPP is 5 minute breakout and covering over the 5 minute EMA IO. Okay, IMPP hit VWAP coming back down.
UHSA hit a perfect 4% gain already. Just getting some out there. If it breaks 350, we'll see a bigger run.
All right, let's see. IMPP, I want that 5-minute wedge pullback 436. Let's see if we get that pullback I want. Again, Monday to profit taking days, so everyone's going to take profit at open. I'm trying to see if we play this 1-minute trend line. Stops can be set tight under 429. See if we can get that bounce I want. We're in that 1-minute channel. We just touched the top of it. Now we're breaking down. 280 is what I want for this ticker. For HUSA. If we crack 3, so it's either 301, but if we crack 3, 280. That's what I want for HUSA. IMPP missed my entry by, I think, about 3 cents, 4 cents. So I'm still waiting. See if we get a trend line pullback. That trend line's at 434, technically speaking. So again, there's 301. That was that ad I was watching earlier pre-market, but I would like 280 now.
Order filled.
Okay, so my stops can be set tight under 429. My PT will be 470s. Beautiful. I got an entry at 436, 468 to 470 is my PT. Stop at 429. I have a tight stop because that's the lows. We're going to actually, it's 427 is the lows. My bad. There's a 2% stop. I'm going to go for about 7% PT. HUSA bounced off 301. Still watching. I haven't entered that one. VWAP's currently at 476. So I want to see if we can get a break to VWAP. We got to break that 34 EMA at 450. That seems to be that resistance. We've touched that twice now and can't break that. Again, the 34 EMA is always that big resistance. I want to see if we can break that. We got that 5-minute pullback as well. HUSA bounced off 301 almost perfectly. A beautiful 5-minute forming on HUSA. So I'm watching that. INDO popped up at open, popping down. All right, IMPP 450. Let's see if we get that crack. HUSA, beautiful bounce off 301. Watching now because it's trying to break its 34 EMA as well at 334. If IMPP can't break that 34 EMA, that's going to give me a bearish signal.
Watching SPY here, maybe getting some puts if it holds below my trend line.
HUSA, loving that. Watching that breakout past 340s. IMPP, we've hit 5%, I'm pretty sure, on our entries. 4.5%. You guys take profit wherever you guys feel comfortable. You guys can see my PTs. There's my PT, everybody. Beautiful. 7% scalp. We caught that bottom, guys. The bottom was 434. We just caught the top right there at 467. My strategy is I take everything out of my first PT. But if you guys want to stay in, my next PT will be 524. HUSA, again, I missed that entry. I was hoping we get a bigger dip under 3s. IMPP now up 12%. Beautiful play right there. Beautiful play on IMPP.
Picked up some SPY puts for expiring today. Strike price 430 at 209.
IMPP looks to be halted. Oh, baby. Guys, we caught the bottom. The bottom was 434. We got 436. That's an absolute bottom. Up 15%. HUSA going to be the second ticker to go now. Watching that.
Try get an entry if it holds 350 or probably at 335 if it pulls back 340.
INDO bouncing as well. Upset that I didn't get my entry on HUSA. My PT would have been 372 though. For 20 if we can hit that. IMPP looks to be halted. Only ticker halted this morning, guys. We got in that perfect halt. Again, I took my profit. You guys know me. I always have a 1%. I have a PT. Once it hits my PT, I'm out and I look for another entry. But if you have free runners in, like I always suggest doing, go for it. You're up 15%. Beautiful, beautiful play. It's exactly what I was looking for. And again, if you want, go on my Twitch. You can see my live entries and everything where it's placed. Josh is finest at twitch.ca or TV, Twitch TV. Oops. Okay, HUSA broke out of that 5-minute channel and now attempting that VWAP. Watch for a pullback at 340s. That's where I'd say the pullback should be. MARPs halted as well and INDO. So MARPs halted up. We're going to watch MARPs now, MARP. And HUSA is going to be the next ticker that's probably going to run as well.
Trimming SPY puts here at 250 from 2.09.
Who says also going to be the next one halted, I think. I'm going to look for other entries. INDO, RPS, all halted. We're in the first halt, guys, of the day, though, on IMPP. 504 was that halt level.
If you picked up that damn it, those names. HUSA at 350, you're up 10% now, so skill some out.
Okay. HUSA pullback should be 340s to 330s. That's what I'm going to watch right now. IMPP is on halt at 940 in 3 minutes.
SPY is trying to bounce on VWAP here. If it breaks VWAP, we'll move down more. If it holds above $430.45, we'll see a bounce back up again.
I also going. HUSA 5-minute breakout point was 350 and the 1-minute breakout point was 340. So I'm just going to wait for those pullback areas. If it breaks VWAP, it breaks VWAP and it goes. But I'm still going to wait for that that pullback area. So far, only played one ticker, and I'm up personally 7%.
BBBY is also pulling back hard now. INDO is also halted.
INDO halted. 9 also picked up. I'm not really keen on that one right now. It's having very good volume, though. Like, very, very good volume. Same with HUSA. HUSA is probably having the best volume on the day. You're having, like, 2 to 3 million per candle. So I'm going to wait for 340 for HUSA. OP picking up some volume. OP also broke out of that the downward trend line it was in at 80 cents. Lots of tickers breaking up. Now, this is the problem. When so many tickers are breaking up, guys, you got to be selective and not jump all over the place. So I'm focusing on HUSA and IMPP. Those are my 2 tickers. HUSA, I would like a pullback to around 340s.
Order canceled.
Let's cancel that order quickly. 3.40. 47.
Order submitted.
5-minute close in 57 seconds. Now, HUSA is a pullback ad. And you know, guys, pullback ads have been a bit tricky lately. So, again, I am going in with a bit more risk on this one. My stop will probably be around 2.5% at 333. My PT is going to be back at VWAP at around 7%. IMPP unhalted. 525 and going, guys. That's up 22% from that entry. Again, I'm fully out.
Getting a SPY 431 call here.
Just want to change that. Let's watch. I can't. I'll fix that later. HUSA, gonna wait for that 5 or 340s. IMPP, we're gonna wait, see where that goes. Top gainers at open ANTE. No clue what that is. I'm looking for the volume. I want volume. I don't care about anything except volume right now. HUSA has the best volume, no doubt about that. So we're going to watch that ticker mostly. Again, already took a first trade up. That one hit over 20%. I hit 7% profit. I took out. Watching HUSA pull back 344. You're in a 1 minute channel. 5 minutes also in agreement with that pullback zone as well. So we're just going to see if we can get that right now or not. Patience is key on this one. IMPP. Let's see what that one does. I'm going to wait for that one to consolidate. Okay, there's that pullback. Let's see if we get that 340. There's 350 right now, but I want 340s. IMPP VWAP should be there. I didn't get filled on HUSA at 340, even though I just hit that. I didn't get filled. That's not fun. Where's my fill?
Order filled.
There we go.
IMPP is about to get halted down, I think.
Okay, my stop's going to be about 15 cents. I want to see if we get that bounce off 340. My PT is back at VWAP. This is more looking bearish than anything right now. It can't hold. We're just going to give it a minute. My stop looks like it's going to be hit on this ticker. We're just going to see if it bounces off the support at 327 right now. Again, pullbacks have been very tricky. IMPP halted downwards. That's bearish sentiment in the market right now. Oh, I have 2 charts of HUSA. That was confusing me. Yeah. My stop hasn't been hit yet, but it's going to. That was a bad. Again, pullback entries have been so hit or miss, right? So we got that pullback entry. I'm still in it, but we'll see if we get that reversal. I was expecting more of a pullback on the 34 EMAs and bounce, but it just crashed under that. Still in though. Risking 15 cents on this right now, and I'm looking for over a 15 or over a 30-cent gain. There's a actually 369. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else is moving. HUSA is the only one that has good volume. INDO and IMPP halted downwards. That gives really bearish sentiment in the market, to be honest. We're going to see what HUSA does. It's either going to bounce off this support right now or break down.
Stop filled.
My stop got filled at 325 there. I'm out. Took a loss on that one. I was expecting a way more of a bounce. I took a bigger loss than I should have. 340. I took about 4% loss on that one. Or 4% loss. Gonna watch it now because it is pulling back to its support on the 5-minute time frame for HUSA. But if it breaks that, I'll really watch that breakdown for 280s. Let's see what else is moving today. I was expecting the top volume gainer to pull back in that much. I thought you'd get a bit of a better pullback than that. But I guess you're holding on that 5-minute time frame, that wedge. We'll see what else. I'm going to look for other tickets right now. I'm going to watch IMPPs and INDOs on a halt as well. But I'm going to watch Nines pulling back. Again, this one wasn't a 5-minute channel. Okay, 9 I'm watching because it's pulling back actually to good support. And I think this one has a super low float, if I'm not mistaken. 8 million. So I'm going to watch 209 for this ticker.
Order submitted.
Again, I'm trying to play that 5-minute channel. So I really like to play at 209, 208, and that's we got some key support as well. IMPP got a lot of bearish sentiment in the market on that breakdown. 9 bounced off 216. Still gonna wait for that trend line though. We're in a consistent trend line for this ticker. HUSA trying to reverse off its trend line bounce at 322. INDO unhalted. Wasn't a bad unhold INDO, but now it is breaking down. BBY also continuously breaking down at open. Let me just look at the tickers on the day. HUSA I'm going to watch. That's probably going to be my favorite. And NINA. IMPP unhalted. Bounce off 440. If this one bounces and rips back up, that's going to bring the bullish sentiment back into the market that we need. HUSA looks like it wants to reverse. I just got the wrong entry. I probably should have waited for that 5-minute entry at 321. If I'm looking at it now. But you live and you learn. And that was a lower view up band as well. Interesting. 9 still waiting for 208, 209 pullback. HUSA getting rejected at 34 EMA at 338. It needs to break 340s to go. And then 9 should pull back. I'm going to be very patient with this. I'm getting pinged. Where am I getting pinged at though? Are you playing Spy right now?
Yeah, I'm watching it closely now. I'm in a call which is down and then the put which is up. But I now skip most of the put and watching for a reversal now, so that's why I'm still in the calls. It's at the lower feeble band now, so I'm really expecting a bounce soon.
IMBP, a nice like lower soaker as we call that, soaked up all the buys. But we'll see. It needs to get above VWAP for me to be back interested in it. But that 5 minute's going to hold above. The 5 minute looks like it's going to reverse.
I might enter HUSA if it breaks 340.
Nine, I'm still going to wait for like that 208 area. HUSA there is that 340 break.
Yeah.
I should have played that 5 minute. Every time I try to play a breakout pullback, it just never works now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they never work. But I don't learn my lessons by not playing them. I keep playing them. I should wait for a trend line pullback like that one. All right, let's see if 9 breaks down or not. I really like this one to break down at 208. Again, you can see we're in a clear 5 minute channel. And if we get that bottom of that channel around 208, 209, now the entry is at 208. Well, our PT will be, where's the VWAP actually? Probably at 279. to 240. So you're getting a 20% PT. That's if we get a pullback. I would like a pullback to that trend line. HUSA Soka candle on the 1 minute time frame. IMPP reversing as well. IMPP watch